Once upon a time in the kingdom of Eldoria, there lived a young prince named Alexander, destined to be the next king, but destiny had other plans. Living in a kingdom where tradition was as firm as the castle walls, Alexander was the kingdom's admired heir. Yet, in the bustling marketplace of Eldoria, he met a peasant girl named Isabella. Her laughter was as vibrant as wildflowers, bringing fresh air into Alexander's structured world. As days turned into weeks, their lives intertwined more, forming a bond that dared to challenge their social division. But the laws of Eldoria forbade a royal commoner union, especially for the heir. Alexander found himself at a crossroads, torn between his duty as king and his love for Isabella. His advisors warned him of the consequences of this forbidden romance, arguing that Eldoria's stability rested on tradition. But losing Isabella was unbearable for Alexander. His heart wrestled with the weight of expectations and love. He knew his choice would shake Eldoria to its core. The prince's heart was torn between duty and love, a predicament that would shape the fate of Eldoria. In a desperate attempt to reconcile his love for Isabella and his duty, Alexander embarked on a quest to seek guidance from the ancient oracle. He embarked on a journey, venturing deep into Eldoria's mystical forest. This was no common woodland. It was a realm of magic, home to many legendary creatures. Alexander was faced with challenges at every turn, from a fire-breathing dragon to mischievous pixies, even a grumpy troll guarding a bridge. Despite the perils, his love for Isabella and the hope for a future together drove him forward. After a prolonged journey, he found the oracle's sanctuary hidden deep within the forest. The oracle, a figure of wisdom, listened to Alexander's tale of forbidden love and his troubling dilemma. She revealed a secret, one rooted in Eldoria's ancient laws, that could change everything for Alexander and Isabella. Ignited with hope, the prince returned to the kingdom, carrying this forgotten secret with him. With a spark of hope ignited in his heart, the prince returned to the kingdom, armed with a forgotten secret. This was more than hope. It was a guide towards a future where love and duty were no longer at odds. He prepared to challenge the traditions keeping him and Isabella apart. Prince Alexander convened a council with his advisors, revealing the ancient clause that could potentially change the course of Eldoria's history. His heart pounded as he spoke of his love for Isabella and his desire to marry her as his queen. Deep within the annals of Eldoria's history, he began, there's a clause that grants the monarch the power to amend laws for the kingdom's greater good. His voice echoed in the grand hall as he spoke of love as a strength, not a weakness, and argued that marrying Isabella would only strengthen the kingdom, not undermine it. The council members exchanged glances, pondering the prince's argument and the ancient clause that had been forgotten for centuries. One by one, swayed by his conviction, they nodded in agreement. The council, swayed by the prince's conviction, agreed to amend the laws, marking a historic moment in Eldoria. Thus, the clause was invoked, laws were rewritten, and Eldoria's history took a turn towards a future where love was free to soar in its boundless sky. The kingdom of Eldoria witnessed a love story that defied tradition and rewrote history. The tale of Prince Alexander and the peasant girl Isabella, a narrative that began with a chance encounter and evolved into a saga of resilience and unwavering love. Their story was about challenging the status quo and transforming Eldoria. The day they stood hand in hand was a testament to the power of love and conviction. Ascending the throne, the kingdom held its breath, hopeful yet unsure of future. King Alexander and Queen Isabella promised to rule with compassion and fairness, bridging the gap between royals and commoners. The kingdom, rigid with tradition, began to shift towards equality. Their reign brought progressive changes, each aimed at the welfare of the kingdom. They introduced policies valuing every citizen's contribution. The palace doors were open for all. They ruled from a seat of empathy. Under their rule, Eldoria flourished economically and socially. The people found renewed pride in their leaders. King Alexander and Queen Isabella showed that the heart's desires can lead to a happily ever after that defies tradition. Their love story serves as a beacon of hope, reminding us all that no barrier is too high, no journey too far, when love and determination lead the way. The tale of Prince Alexander and Isabella teaches us something profound about love, duty, and courage. It's a narrative that transcends time, reminding us of our ability to challenge norms and pursue our desires. At its core, The is about love, a force that can break boundaries, promote unity and prompt progress. Love, as a transformative power, can shatter societal norms and inspire understanding. Prince Alexander's love for Isabella disrupted their society's foundations, leading to a united kingdom. But this tale isn't only about love, it's about duty and to question the tradition for the common good. Prince Alexander, destined for the throne, was torn between his love for Isabella and his kingdom's duty. His journey highlights the value of seeking wisdom, questioning established norms, and having the courage to change them for the people's benefit. His actions teach us the importance of questioning the status quo and challenging old traditions. His journey shows us that following our hearts can lead to a fairer and kinder world. The moral of this timeless tale is clear: love fearlessly, challenge tradition bravely, and strive for a world that values the common good above all. Each of us has the power to create such a world. This is the Reclaim Your Life Motivation channel. If you appreciate the power of stories to inspire and motivate, please subscribe.